Everyone can see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. You are absolutely encouraged to record this because I'm going to cover a lot. I will try to speak slowly because I know not everyone has English as their first language. So if I sound a bit robotic, that is why.
Thank you.
Okay, let us start with create new. All right, you get this little thing here. It's a map size, 1,000, 250. We always like 6,000 for the maps. Once you hit enter, most of that information under will automatically update to the best options. You start with a sand texture and a temperate biome. You'll know what a biome is soon. Now we'll just go with create. Da-dee-da-dee-da. I'll try to entertain you with some light music while we wait. Oh, well, here we go. Look, there's your map.
Water, water, water.
Okay, we're done here. Um, what I like to do is you go to view, turn off water, and now you see your terrain down there. But that's not important right now because we're going to go to tools, procedural tools, native, and you get all these lovely options here. Also in map tools and prefab tools, but prefab tools we're going to go for. Let's see.
I usually go with custom selection.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have custom selection now, do I?
Native.
No, sure don't see it.
You have to go back. You have to scroll back up. It was like the second option. Procedural tools. Native. Native.
Okay,
Custom.
we'll just go custom selection. I haven't used the tools in a while, so
Yeah.
you're going to be my guide here. This is going to give you a height map, a biome map, a topology. All these things work together and create your map. You'll know a little more about it when we're done. We just select all. What do I do now?
I don't mess with the percentages because they're a pain in the butt to.
No,
Get
I'm just
straight.
leaving it so.
Yeah. If you don't want something in the list,
And
you
then
can
you just hit run
select.
selected procedural components. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure.
It's gonna take a while, but
I have a fairly good computer.
It's more easy. You create a new map or take a map existent and modify.
This will make a whole map for you, but you can modify it after it's made. Absolutely. That's how everybody makes their first map. They run the automatic tools and then they go in and they add a few personal touches. The next map, they do a bit more. Next map, a bit more, until eventually you're doing everything by hand.
I'm never gonna do everything by hand. I'm too lazy. All right. Okay, so we have a place to we have a place to talk. So if
Hey, we have a map.
Joka, yay map! You always start in the middle of the map.
So as you see, a few clicks, fully functional map. As your rivers, your roads, your rails, your monuments, everything. Everyone starts with this. Obviously,
Determines
not
the
everyone.
what determines the islands and stuff like that.
Totally random. Absolutely
Totally
random when you do it this way.
You can always add more islands or take
Yeah,
away
I
islands.
could let's say I wanted, I didn't like this area over here, I would come to it, turn the water back on. Let's say I wanted a land bridge here. I would go terrain tools, raise lower. I want a really stupid low number here. I want like 0.65 is normal for me in this kind of situation. Nice soft brush. Not that big.
Hey everybody, I'm Ted Thomas, and this is
And there's your land bridge.
in this tutorial I want to talk about the Rust Edit Pro version
And if I decided I don't like it, I hold Alt
over the normal.
and do what I did, and it goes away. Another
I didn't
nice
know
little
you did
tool.
Alt. I never paid attention to holding Alt.
Ah,
Yeah.
another tool I use a lot is flatten. This is going to be one of your favorite little tools
I love flatten.
because it comes
My
with,
whole map is flat.
yeah. That's where you get
But-
all these custom brushes coming in. What I'll do is I'll select this brush. You now see that image there. I know how high it has to be above water, and that is 500.5. And I go, boom, and there's my island.
Just like that.
Where did you
My
get
s-
where did you get the different brushes like the rust, the skull, the
I make them
bunny?
in Photoshop.
Okay.
It's just a PNG file. What you want high is in white, what you want low is in black. You can also use grayscale, but you're going to have pretty varying results if you try to do that.
Fair enough. Thank you.
So yeah,
Yep,
you might recognize this one here. There's the map.
Yeah.
Damn,
Before-
there goes my secret.
Before the bunnies.
You mean it was just one click?
Yes.
It was
Well,
a couple
it was a
clicks
few
'cause
more
he had to
clicks.
add
I
he had to
added
add the
more. I added
bunnies.
more. There might be a whole 8 clicks,
Yeah.
damn it.
They're really big though.
Yeah, I'll show you how to size all that up when we do our first little custom thing here. Paths. Oh God, yeah, that's a good one. Everyone knows about roads and rails. That is paths. We already want road, but you have your river, your rail, APCs, and your cargo ship. So we're going with road. All these little nodes here. I don't know why they use a linear. I prefer Bezier, but there's arguments for both. With a linear node, your movement is a straight line. So from this node to the next node will be a straight line. If I go over here and I choose Bezier, now I have these neat little handles. And those add a whole lot of extra control. I can bring that one up and that one down. It just helps you make curves a lot better as well. They're more for curves than up and down, actually. So yeah, Bezier really helps you with curves. And again, I'll show this better on the next map. This is just real quick. Tunnels, you were saying. Okay, well, for that we have to go underground. We see the water again. If I go underground, I always turn off the water. That way it doesn't get in my way.
So you can see the whole underground rail network, which usually the rail ways are usually connected. Sometimes there might be a missing piece.
Yeah.
You might actually accidentally delete a piece without realizing you did.
Yeah,
I've done that many times.
Yeah. For the most part, I always let the editor handle these rail tunnels underground, but they're not used in Tim's server. So, but again, you need to know about them and you know how to work with them. They are separate little parts, each one.
It's
Let me see if I can
usually like the
reload.
connections from the rail to like the ground level that's messed up.
That's
Gets
all
messed
one
up.
piece. And then, you know, you'll have your stations. Your T-junctions. So if you wanted to build one, you know, yourself, the easiest way is select sockets, show sockets. Please tell me they have sockets on these things. Yes. Okay.
Yes, they do.
And you just connect the sockets. You hold your mouse down between the sockets, draw a line from one to the other, and they will snap together. That also works on individual rail pieces. What else, Tyne? Help me out here. What else has sockets?
Cave network.
Oh yeah, cave networks have sockets.
Not all of the cave network pieces have sockets. There are a few that like never got updated to have them.
But of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done looking at this one. I want to go custom now. That's where I have most of my thoughts.
Most of your fun is
What's the
Yeah.
program you're using though?
Rust Edit.
Rust Edit. I use Photoshop to make custom brushes, but all the mapping is done in Edit or Rust Edit. But I do know you can do it in Unity as well if you know Unity. I've
I
never
don't know
bothered to learn
Unity.
Unity. I don't either. I'm
What are you
better at
importing it with Unity?
do what?
Sorry, I said, what are you importing it from Unity into Rust Edit and then uploading it? Or any idea?
I don't run through Unity at all. I do all mine on Rust Edit, but from what I understand, if you run it on Unity, you can actually get past people's passwords and all sorts of shit. But
Okay.
and there's all sorts of information on how to work on them with Unity, but I am absolutely not your source for that. My humble apologies.
Oh, you're fine.
Uh,
I can't find Rust Edit anywhere.
Oh, I put a link up on one of my comments, but we could fire you one off anyway. Let's see. Yippity-doo-dah. Actually, can someone fire her off? Tyne, can you fire off a link to her while I set up the next map?
Give me a minute. I shall be able to. Hopefully.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go with new. Now this time I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to stay at 1000. Hit enter. That sets all that resolution shit the way you want it. And then one thing I kind of forgot, you want to set your ground height to 490 or 495 or somewhere in between. That way you're not way underwater. The water level starts at 500. So anything 500 and below, you're underwater. Anything above 500, you're above water. And that works.
What level is like beachy level? Like where your entire body's not underwater, but you can walk.
What I like to do is I'll do a flatten,